Yes, student, in this video we will do the example of checkbox and radio group. So this is the layout. So when user will select any one of the value from the radio group, and it may select one or both value or maybe not any value, and after selecting the value user will click on the button, the toast message will be displayed here. So this is the layout part. We have implement using the linear layout. So that is the first text view. So we have simply set the value, coffee add-ons, ID, width, height, background color, text color and text style. Then radio group, that is the ID, width, height. Then 3 radio buttons, decaf, espresso and Colombian according to the type. And the third type is by default it is checked. So each radio button have the ID, width and height. Next two code is for your checkbox, ID, width, height, text and text style. That is the second checkbox for the sugar, and last one is the pay. So this is the XML file. So according to the design part it's taking some time, so we will come on the Java file. So these are the flowing file which we have to import. So we have declare the object for checkbox, button and radio group, and as well as 3 radio buttons. So set content view, each visit is we have used find view ID for the checkbox, for the button, for the radio group, for the radio button as well. So user will click on the button, then the toast message will be displayed. So that is the set on click listener function. On click, message value is by default coffee. If it is checked, the message value will be add cream. If is sugar button is checked, then message value will be add sugar. So we have find out the ID of the radio button, which will is checked by the function get check radio button ID. So that value will be stored in the radio ID. If that ID is equal to any one of the radio button, then that we are simply add the message value. So if radio Colombian dot get ID, we will obtain the radio ID. If that is equal to the value of radio ID, then message we have simply add the message Colombian plus message. Same, if radio espresso is checked, then message will be add. If decaf is checked, the message will be add. So we will simply display the toast message by the context, message and length, and we will simply display the toast message. So this is the output of this practical. So when user will select, according to the message is display. If no checkbox is there, so only the type is display. So I think that is part is clear. So implement.